doing. I'm gonna give it a little time. I know how YouTube takes a little while before they show you if anybody watching the live. So I'm trying to let some people get in. I was sitting back talking to a friend earlier. I was telling this story, and I said, why not just share the story with YouTube? One of the funny stories one of the funny scenes that I seen in prison. You know what I'm saying? It was funny. Funny, like, I don't know if any of y'all ever been. I hope you haven't. Unfortunately, I have. It's not something I wear around like a badge of honor. I actually try to teach the youth now to avoid that by all costs. There's no honor in being in prison. You have a lot of people going on online and say, "Man, I was locked up for so long," and I always tell them I was free. So it's easier. It's harder to do 20 years in the world paying bills every day than it is to do 20 years living for free. Even though you don't have your freedom, you living for free. You know what I mean? So um, you don't have the worldly bills and responsibilities to worry about. But this is a story, you know what I'm saying? As people come on the live, I'm gonna share this story. I hope everybody having a blessed day. I wanna kick the bobo a little bit. That's what I call it. Have a little fun, you know what I'm saying? Tell little stories. This one here was about two guys that was started on the basketball court. Anybody ever been to prison know the easiest place is the top. Let me see. Let me see. What would be the top five things to start fights in prison? Number one probably would be number one and number two gonna be a close one. Number one being the basketball court or barring something. That would be number one and number two. You could put them in any order. Number three would probably be the TV. Number four, thanks for stopping in. Hit the like, hit subscribe. Number four probably would be cleanliness. Cleanliness goes a long way. And I know y'all probably say, well, what happened to respect? Respect is something in prison that's not given out. You gotta earn that. That's something that's everybody don't get that in there. Um, hit the like. Thank y'all for stopping in. Hit the like, hit subscribe. Hey, how you doing, Adrian? Hit the like, hit subscribe. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, yeah. I went. Unfortunately, thanks for hitting the like. Unfortunately, I spent some time there, and I'm gonna tell y'all a story. And this story right here started off on the basketball court. Um, all right, I got a homeboy. We call him Pumpkin. Excellent basketball player. I'm talking about, man. I don't know how he. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Prison is made hard, but I'm gonna tell y'all. For Pumpkin, he on the basketball court. A new guy hit. We in South Carolina at a prison named Trenton. So a new guy, he comes from another prison named Kershaw. So I guess whatever he was doing at Kershaw, his kind of reputation preceded him by the time that he got down to Trenton, where we was at. So when he hit the yard, hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Thanks for stopping in. Hit the like, hit subscribe if you haven't. Just telling us a quick little story about. I don't want to tell the story. I want y'all to hear it. All right. So when he get on the yard, he comes down and his homeboys they bigging him up, making him feel like he's somebody or whatever. So he get there. He there probably 2 weeks. He get into a fight with a guy, and he wins the fight. I give him credit. He wins the fight. So now besides his homeboys cheering him on, now he really feels like he's a fighter. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know what it is. Nice, yeah. I'm telling a story about Prince. So now he wins the fight. So I say about a month goes by, and he's just feeling more bigger, more tougher. Going around trying to see who's he could test. So one day, and he could play basketball. Thank you. And he could play basketball. Um, so one day, him and my homeboy Dean, they going at it. Pumping, they going at it. I'm talking about they going at it on the court. So, and on the court in prison and basketball court is a violent place. We got a rule in prison. This is no joke. If you're not built for it, don't step on the basketball court in prison. In South Carolina, we got a rule in the prison basketball that no blood, no foul. If you don't see, I don't care what happened to you, I don't care what goes on. If you don't get, if blood ain't on the scene, ain't no foul. That's the rules in South Carolina. On some of the yards I've been in, we played no blood, no foul. So he hacked. People don't know hack mean real hard foul. So he hacked Dean real hard on the foul. And Dean like, well, you ain't gonna say nothing. So they have some words, they go at it. So count time. They come on the speaker. It's count time now. So they having words, but at the same time, it's time to go in for count. So we all go in. It's 3 o'clock count. Never forget this day. 3 o'clock count. So how the CO's count is on the yard that we on. You got like the gate going down this way, and then it's a gate that breaks off to the B side, and then it's a gate that leads to the A side. So when count start, and each side, the B side and the A side has two sides. It has a front side and a back side. So what'll happen is when count start, the CO from the A unit gonna come over to the B unit, and they're gonna get on one side of the B unit count while the other CO is on the other side of the B unit count. And they're gonna rotate, and then they're gonna get a number, and then they're gonna go, and both of them gonna leave out, and they're gonna go to the A side and repeat the process. And this is when a lot of people will fight, because you got about a good 5-7 minutes before they get back to the other side. So you can get a little round in. So him and Pumpkin go in the bathroom and they get their round in. Okay. I'm not saying this because it's my homeboy. I'm saying this because this is what happened. So my homeboy put them hands. I'm talking about pop, 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 pop. I'm talking about beat him. I'm talking about beat him. I'm talking about beat him. I'm talking about he beat him in there. So boom. So by the time he get finished beating him, hello, how y'all doing? What's good, my man? Morning. Peace to all y'all. Thanks for stopping in. Hit the like, subscribe. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, so my homeboy beat him. But by this time, the person, because we always keep somebody watching to see when the COs come back. So the lookout, he say COs come back. Everybody file out the bathroom and disperse. That's just for now. As soon as count clear and people get back, they usually go back. You'll go back in the bathroom, finish this thing up. So count clear. So people from where I'm from, we all mount up. People from where he from, they all mount up. So we go outside the dorm, like in the front, and post up in the front on the wall. So he come up. When he come up, my homeboy Pumpkin, he throw up on him. Boom. When he throw up on him, my man said, no, bro. No, I do not want to fight. He said, I really came in here to tell you this, bro. Ain't nobody ever beat my A like you just did. He said, bro, I can fight. He said, bro, but you beat me up so easy, I can't even believe it. He said, bro, I don't want no problem. I just came to tell you how bad you beat me up. And me from doing so long in prison, because I did 13 and a half years. So for me, seeing this was like a wow. I'm like, wow, I ain't never seen this one. But yeah, it ended. We didn't have to take it no farther because, to be honest, he didn't want no more of them hands. I ain't gonna joke. And to be honest, them licks I seen them take, I wouldn't want no more either. I seen him take some good. I'm talking about. He was coordinated with these. I'm talking about. I didn't even know he could fight that good. And we come from the same neighborhood, hung on the same block for years and all together. I did not know that he could fight this good. I'm talking about. But I was just sharing a little quick story with y'all. Thank y'all for stopping in. In the middle of football Saturday, even though I got on the Ravens stuff, I'm a Baltimore fan, but I'm also a Maryland man, so I'm going in here and watch the Maryland Terps. Hopefully we don't lose again. Hey, how you doing? Hopefully Maryland don't lose again. You know what I mean? Quick story about this football stuff when I was in prison. Sundays in prison in the day room, it's like, I guess your equivalent of being in a bar or Applebee's or Chili's or somewhere where guys gather and watch sports without, except for, and I'm not even gonna say that don't be the alcohol because they got the wine in there. You know what I mean? I got a story I'm gonna tell one about, if you ever go to prison, I would never ever go to prison. But if you find yourself to be one of them people that want to see what it's like, I seen a guy appendix bust behind drinking that wine. So I'm gonna tell that story one day. And I seen this same guy fight, and I'm gonna tell. Oh, that was a very interesting one there. Oh my goodness, when he got to fighting that day. And Q could fight. Shout out to you, Q. I ain't forgot you, bro. You was a smooth, and you could shoot that ball. Even though you had the bag on, you could still shoot that ball. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even let that bag hold you back. So shout out to you, Q. But thank y'all, man. Hit the like, hit subscribe. I thank y'all for stopping in, enjoying this Saturday evening with me, man. Peace and blessings to each and every one of y'all. And for everyone to comment and like, I thank y'all, man. Love y'all. If you ain't already hit the like, subscribe, help me grow. And if you got a station, comment that you have a station in the comment, and I'll go back and subscribe to your station. You know what I mean? This how small content growers grow. I subscribe, you subscribe to me. I like you, you like me. That's how we grow. It's simple. So hit the like, hit subscribe. Thank y'all for stopping in. Peace and blessings, man.